Hello and welcome to Leon's Lock Pod. Got a kick cylinder today. It's a challenge lock. It's from Bicardi, number 43. Let me show you that bitting. That is extreme bitting. I've been picking this lock for the last couple of days. As you see, it works absolutely fine. It's been such a pain. Well, not pain, but a really tough lock to pick. Bill makes some really hard locks to pick, and he's known for having extreme bidding. But go and check out his channel. Absolutely fantastic guy. He's got some really nice content. He makes really good locks. He's just an all-round great guy. He really is. Please go and check him out. Before we start, if you're into lock picking and you're interested, you want to get involved, come and join us at www.uklocksport.co.uk. And if you're interested in what you see in my content and what's on my channel, please hit that subscribe button, which is down there, and the bell icon, as I make 2 to 3 videos per week. And we'll get on with this. Also, before I carry on, just quickly, this lock was sent to me from Mr. Daz Evers, another great guy, wonderful channel. Please check him out as well too. Let's see if we can get this lock picked. Using really one of my first picks. This is it was I can't think Pickology or something. It was a really old cheap kit, but it really does work well for certain keyways. Oh, and homemade tension wrench. Let's see, get this done. Like I said, I've been doing this for a couple of days, this one, because it's been so tough. I've noticed that the first pin, you can't touch the first pin. It's completely overset it straight away. So it's a very tricky lock, which is good, because it's fun when they're tricky. Number 5. Click 3. Two. Let's go down the back again. Let's click off 2, trying to not catch the first pin. They're all okay there. Like I say, this one's been one of my toughest challenge locks so far to pick. Awesome lock, but really, really challenging. Go for a reset. Click on 6. Little one off 4. We've got a bit of rotation of 3. Careful not to touch 2. 1, I mean. I think I've just lost that fault set. No. Click off 2 again. We've got a little bit of a fault set again. Well, I've what you would call slightly bent me pick. Go for another reset. Click off 3. So hard to avoid the first pin. The rest are set. It's either 2 or 3. Some sort of movement then. And there we go. Wow. I was sweating after doing that. Right, pinning tray. Let me move this out of the way. Yeah, that was last couple of days. I've been having a fight with this lock. I've been having a fight with it since I actually got it off Das Evers, and it's, like I say, one of the trickiest locks I've ever had to do, and I think it's the most extreme bitting I've ever done. On let me just lock that back up because we've got the key. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I've never had key bitting. Oh wow! 1 second. Top of the lock. Sorry about that. I don't know if you didn't realise, especially if you watch Bill, the top plate has just flicked off. Luckily, I kept all the springs and everything from falling out. Took the key out, and I've just stuck some duct tape over the top of it while I do this gutting, and then I'll make sure I'll repair that properly. Clip it back in. But I was lucky then; it nearly all fell off, and I certainly didn't want it doing that. Oh, I got the clip off. We just did the clip. That's on. I was in the middle of turning it when the bottom popped off. Follower. There we go. Let's have a look what we've got inside. So it's a 6-pin. At first I thought it was a 5. Bloody hell, there's that first. Actually, I'll show you that. Look at that, as you can see. That key pin there, no picking. Yeah, no picking at all whatsoever. So I had to go around that. That was the really tricky, that thing. Turn it round. I'll do that in a minute. That's what's on the standard key pin. Number 3 is standard. Number 4 is a really deep serrated one, which is cool. Number 6 is a nice serrated one, and number 5. Let's have a look. So we got 1, 2, 3. So the last 3 are threaded. So 4, 5 and 6 is threaded. Let me get... Ooh, let me swap the follower. The other thing with these followers, as you can see, is when you start, the pins will fall through. So I try and swap it with the solid one. Makes doing this so much easier. Half serrated, well, deep half serrated driver and a standard one. Next one is, well, that is a big pin in pin. Wow. It's like a T-pin and serrated one. Those 2 springs fell out. I don't know if they went the right way. I do apologise if they didn't, my friend. Certainly don't want to ruin anybody's challenge lock. I do like to put them back the way they were made. Right, let me just turn these key pins around. Right, there we go. Let's have a look. Hopefully these are right, mate, because these last 3 fell out. We've got a standard key pin, which is really, really long. Slightly tapered, but you can't touch it. Standard key pin. We've got a standard key pin. Then we've got a very, very nice wide serrated key pin, and it's a long one. We've got a half spool key pin, and we've got a very narrow but long serrated key pin. We've got a serrated but with a bit of a spool on the end driver, a standard driver, and then we've got a pin in pin, which is like a barrel pin with a obviously it's pin in pin, and then we've got it looks like a standard one, but at the end it's like a T pin. Then we've got another barrel pin, and we've got a very nice serrated driver there, so very, very nice. Then we've got a steel, brass, then we've got a copper. I think they're all copper. I think this one's better quality. We've got 2 short ones, but yeah, that was honestly one of the trickiest locks I've had to pick, that, mate. Absolutely brilliant. It took me days and it's done my nutting finally to do it, and I do apologise the top's come off. I will sort this out. But yes, thanks Daz for sending it, and thank you Bill for making it. It was a wonderful lock. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, and bye. Don't forget to like.